Have you heard about the big strong man? Lives in the caravan. Have you heard about the Jeffy Johnson fight? Oh Lord, what a hell of a fight. He can take all the heavyweights you got. What do you got? We got a land that'll fight you.
Thank you.
Yeah, come here.
What's up, everyone? I know we said it was going to be a few weeks before we go out, but here Dave and I are, like 4 or 5 days after our last trip. I'm on vacation, so we've only got a couple of days left. We're out for a single banger overnight with the dogs.
We got a land that'll fight the whole lot. Used to ring bells in the belfry. There's gone to fight Jack Dempsey. That was my brother, Sylvester. Got a roll 40 medals on his chest. Killed 50 firemen in the west. And there knows no rest. Think of a man, hellfire, don't push or shove. Plenty of room for you and me. Got an arm, like a leg, and a punch at a single battleship. Big ship, takes on the army. Got no problem swimming now.
No. So my plan was to bring only enough stuff to have to make one trip to the boat this time, because usually we end up making about 5 back and forth. I think I succeeded other than the fishing gear. So I got my backpack and my cooler, which was a necessity because it's going to be like 27 degrees today. Well, I just broke my camera, so it might be cell phone camera from here on out. This is Tilly's first time in a canoe. She's doing all right. She keeps trying to get on my lap. Dave's way over there because I've slowed down trying to get things settled and getting her settled. So, she doesn't understand how tippy canoes are. Not yet. It's a pretty calm day. We're at the first of the campsites that we're gonna have a look at. Yeah, from here on out she's gonna be iPhone video only, because my camera is proper destroyed, I think. Hopefully it doesn't cost me too much money. My boat's a little bit leaky, but it's not too bad. Apologize if this is shaky. There's Dave's boat over there. There's Dave.
Hey.
We're gonna wander up and look at the campsite. This is nice. It's all cleared off.
There's one ham jam right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Somebody else was eating peanuts here, which is a good indication.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good. This is going to be home for the night. I'm going to do my best to set the camera up on whatever system or rock or brick or whatever I can find. Sticks propping it up. I have a feeling it's going to fall over a million times, but hopefully it doesn't break like my good camera did. Our dogs are having a time. Look at these things. Tilly, come here. Come here, pup. Come here. Oh, no. Having too much fun. Come say hi to Dad. Yeah, get going. Get going, you dogs. Don't knock that over. Hennessy Explorer Deluxe. Another Hennessy Explorer Deluxe. A Dave Deluxe. Stella Deluxe. Tilly is nowhere to be seen.
He's right behind me.
Oh, she's somewhere. We're all set up. Dave's running his over on that side. I'm down there. And we're just going to have bourbon and a rum. Dave, we doing a rum? Are you doing a rum?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, bourbon and rum to christen the campsite. Maybe I'll try to set the camera up somewhere. So this time I'm running my Hennessy Hammock Explorer Deluxe because I haven't been out in it quite a while. And I've been using the war bonnet to save weight. Where I was going such lightweight anyway, I figured I'd throw this in. I knew we weren't going to be walking very far, so. Make it last longer. Up, oops. Cheers.
5 mile.
You, eh?
that bit of rock, that outcrop there, I don't know if they were to the left or to the right, but I remember people camping over there one time.
You've seen what's going on. So officially my favorite summer campsite so far. We get some clouds rolling in, the wind's picked up a little bit. It's 27 degrees. It says it feels like 30. It doesn't. It feels like 22. It's a great day. Dave and I are gonna go paddling with the dogs. I'm gonna take my little canoe. I thought it was leaking, doesn't seem to be. And he's gonna put both dogs in his canoe. And I'll just try to paddle near them. The pups. And Dave. Look at these rocks. Amazing. My little Steve. Look at those dogs. One-handed paddling. Stay in the boat, Tilly. You stay there. Just wait. Stay there with Dave. I hear you.
Everybody take a trip to Italy. And he thought that he'd go by sea. Jumped out the harbor in the yard. And he swam like a man-made shark. Where he saw a little tingy in the stress. Where he put the little tingy on his chest. Drank all the water in the sea. Then he walked all the way to Italy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Kris, come here.
What do you see? Let's get in there, Tilt. Okay,
That's straight.
we're at the big rocks that I just showed you a little film of. My little boat, Dave's little boat, Dave and the pup. And this is a mega drop off right here.
That's super deep.
Oh man, you could dive off this. That's cool. Yeah, look at all these little island chains everywhere along here. We have to check all those out before we go back.
Isn't this how the humans got to North America? They walked across the woods. Yeah, I'd say it probably is. It's a pretty wide angle. It's pretty comfy.
So we might have found a new swimming rock for 5 Mile Lake at least. There's maximum spots to sit down. It's deep, pretty much 360 degrees around this big rock here. It's probably 8, 10, 20 feet deep in most spots. And there's good spots to shore up the canoes. The dogs love it. Have to bring Scotty and Peter out here. They can judge it for themselves. Heading back to camp. Stella and Dave are over there. Stella was losing her mind that Tilly wasn't with her. Hip up. We're just gonna go back. I made chili last night, so all we got to do is heat it up. So we didn't even really bring any cooking pots. We're just gonna make it in our coffee cups. Actually, that's another thing. I'm gonna make some coffee. So we're having chili for supper tonight, as I said before. Also brought bannock, which is like biscuits. It's easy, you just mix up flour and baking powder. There's no effort to it. But Dave didn't bring anything to cook it on, and I didn't think to bring anything to cook it on. I should have brought it because I'm the one who's brought the bannock. We were toying with the idea. This is a big piece of metal. I don't know what it's from, a stove or what. We were toying with the idea of cooking it on that, but we don't want tetanus. And then it's like, well, we could do the really cool Instagram thing maybe and put it on a rock. I just went down to the shoreline to look for one. Found this bad boy. I'm gonna take it down and see if we can rejuvenate it. Have a proper bannock. What do you think, Tilly? You want a proper bannock? Oh yeah. Here's our fire pit. Dave's modifying it. Check this thing out we found at the water. It's gonna be our mascot. It's got like beak, eyeball, 1 foot, 2 foot, little tail. Kind of creepy. We're gonna hang it up on one of the trees to ward off evil spirits. The Maid.
Where are you guys camping? In Thailand.
That was my brother, Sylvester. Got over 40 medals on the chest. Killed 50 pound in the west.
Dryer lint.
And a phone said to sink a little ship. Take out the army and the navy. From the blood of Sylvester.
There we go.
Yeah, this mate's gonna be tough with no tripod, but I'm gonna try to show you the bannock. So there's the mix. It says Claire's on it just because I reused the bag. I don't know what Claire's was in there. That's it. Water. I'll put a little in.
Okay, that's good.
And Dave's gonna mix her up. And then to there. We didn't bring any spices. Gummies. There's our bannock. And our found pan. There's the chili. And here is Dave's magnificent bannock, complete with chunks of pepperoni.
The only seasoning we had.
The only seasoning we had. Oh yeah.
Chili on the beach. It's going to be a crazy echo when the wind dies down.
Still eating grass? Up there, right? Kind of have to have it like completely cooked over top. Did you get it? So we're winding down here tonight. The wind's starting to drop a bit. It's gotten a little cooler. I had to put on an undershirt. But in case you're wondering why everything's filmed from an iPhone, I brought my Sony HX80 and right at the boat launch I put it up on a tripod, and I don't know, I didn't set it wide enough. I wasn't paying attention, and it fell straight forward from like a 40 inch height straight onto a rock. So it's broke. I don't know if it's going to be able to be fixed. It didn't scratch the lens, but it did damage it. The zoom, it's one of those where the lens goes in and conceals. So I don't know if that's going to be fixable or not. I hope it is, because I really love that camera. The other thing is, if you notice the wonky angles and stuff, like I'm setting the iPhone up on rocks and like putting shoes right now. It's like I got my battery brick and a shoe holding it up. Nope, 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 out of that, out of that. The dog's drinking out of a friggin' cesspool. Yeah. So we're gonna have an early night. Probably hit the sack around 9:30. As soon as it goes dark, get the dogs into bed and hopefully sleep at least till 6 a.m. or so. Get up, have a swim, probably make our way back to reality.
It's just about 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, that's Stella. Big Stella dog. Go on, go on. Neither Dave and I slept very well last night. I'm not really sure why I didn't. I think maybe just had a little bit too much to eat before we went to bed. Then we went to bed pretty early because we didn't bring anything to really entertain us, and the dogs were getting tired, and we just decided, let's go to bed at 9:30. And it might have been a bit too early. Yeah, I don't really have a reason why I didn't sleep well that I could think of. I felt pretty comfortable. But Dave forgot to bring any insulation, so all he had was a sweater, and he was in shorts, and he had his big dog laying on him. But he said he was near hypothermic in the night. He's just up now. We're splitting some wood, gonna make a fire, so I'm gonna get up and go over and just do up some, cut up some tiny stuff to get it going, some twigs and things, and yeah. Tilly in the night, Stella did really well last night. She didn't make a noise, even though she was cold too. Apparently she was shivering in the night. Tilly didn't make any noises except for she tosses and turns a lot sometimes. And I'll show you her little thing. Hi, Pop. There's Hi, Pop. That's it there. Hopefully that's in the shot. And anyway, she tossed and turned and put that right upside down. So, and here she is being a little fool. Oh, there she goes, being a little fool. There's Dave. A little foggy this morning. I don't know, it might be 18, 20 degrees. It's not bad. Alright, I'm going to get up and go help Dave. Dave got us the fire going. He's warmed up a bit. There's there. Tough as nails, McNulty.
That's right.
Stella's tired because she didn't sleep much. Tilly's tired. I don't think she slept much. So neither of us brought anything for cooler weather, and even though it's not cold out, I only have a t-shirt, and so I just decided to grab my my hammock gear top quilt out of the Stella out of the hammock. So it's actually too warm with this and too cold without it. Our wind dropped, but the bugs really came out. Laying in the hammock last night sounded like a freight train in there. They kind of went away around 3 or 4 in the morning. Check the fog out. A little bit of breeze. It's kind of moving up the lake a bit. I'm gonna try to do some fishing, just for a few minutes. A little bit of backstory. Dave and I have been here. This might be our 5th trip to 5 Mile Lake. I think it's our 4th camping trip. I have never caught a fish on 5 Mile Lake. So it's a stark contrast to Black River Lake, that's for sure. Come on, Pop. Taylor. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay. Dave is just making us up grilled cheese flatbreads, I guess. We had 4 wraps brought with us. We're going to have some leftover chili with it. But we decided, where we had so much food last night, we're just going to put some cheese on it and grill it on the fire. And here's my setup from last night. So, my Hennessy Explorer XL, my hammock gear Journey tarp, and then my DIY underquilt, my Burrow Econ hammock gear top quilt's in there, that orange bit, and then that over there is Tilly's little domicile for the evening. That's an Alcott, I guess, little pup tent. There's Dave cooking us up a storm. Hey, Dave. Hey. Oh yeah. Just there, it looks like the bannock. Well, our mountains have disappeared.
I tried to get the crispy side up.
That's all right. Oh, thanks, Dave. Can I make yours?
Oh, I got it, man.
Oh, that dog.
Oh, yeah.
Gorby.
Deep, I don't know. I never tried, but I'd say, I think it's like 20 feet here, isn't it?
Hey, Dave and I are on our way back to the boat launch. We decided to tie the canoes together just because these fools were being crazy. Yeah, just a quick one-nighter. It might even only be, what time's it there?
It's
Not even,
8:48.
yeah, it's not even 9 o'clock yet. We're already headed back to boat launch, so it's gonna be an early day, but we've lived a whole other life since we got up at like 5:45 in the morning, so yeah. It was good times. Look at this one. You're powered down too. Look at that face. Yeah, good time. Okay, we're back pretty much at the boat launch. It's right in there. There's only one other boat on the whole lake for a Saturday and Sunday, which is crazy considering how nice the weather is. I'm going to back in the car, find out what's wrong with that other camera. Hopefully we can fix it, because it'd be nice. I don't know how the quality of the video is going to be on this thing. It looks okay. Dave and I were looking at it on the phone earlier. But yeah, it'd be nice to have my good camera just for different angles and cool stuff. It's a great overnight trip. We're back pretty early, but still, where we both laid awake all night. Felt like a normal, sort of an overnight 2-day thing. Anyway, not sure when the next time we'll get out.
Yeah, it's going to be
Probably maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I know I said that last time, and here we are, not 5 days later. So, leave you with the lake. And the birds.